everyone. It's Mariuszem from my MMA, and I'm here with the champ of heavyweight of KSW, Phil DeFries.
Hello
Hello.
there. Hello.
uh, let's start with some basic questions, then we will carry on with like more detailed one. How do you feel now? What are you doing now? How is your life now?
Oh, great. Well, I had a little accident the other week. I got some stitches in my leg. I cut my leg on some glass. Just taking it easy this week, but I'll be back grappling next week. So I feel good. Life's good, you know. Just getting on, just doing what I do.
Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to hear actually. So I'm happy that everything is good. So let's start with the first question. What are your thoughts about the fight Pudzian with Materla?
Well, I was surprised. I thought Materla was going to win, and I thought he was going to win easy. I didn't. I thought he's too experienced. He's too well-rounded. I thought he was 100 kilograms, so he was big enough. I thought he was going to smoke him, you know, and it really got my attention. You know, I never kind of thought Marius was a serious contender, but after seeing that, you know, he's like he really went up. You know, I think he's a very serious contender now.
Yes, that's for sure. But what about the knockdown? What was your first reaction after you saw that?
Oh, it was crazy. It was just he got him thinking about the big right, and then he came straight to the middle and knocked him out cold, you know. And you don't see like you got to hit harder knocks somebody like out cold like that, you know. I was like, wow. I was like, Jesus. I just watched Purcell versus Daniel, and I was like, oh yeah, that's going on. And I was like, I'll watch this for fun. And I thought, hang on a minute, this guy could be the guy, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That was like spectacular knockout, to be honest.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
One of the most fantastic ones, exactly. Yeah. And what do you think about proposed fight of Pujan and Mamet straight after the fight?
It is an interesting fight, actually. Will Mamet be too small as well? What will that be? I don't know. Someone saying that maybe it's like Pudzian's team wouldn't be happy with it. It's maybe they're all friends with Mamet, but I mean, I'd watch it. It's another great, exciting fight. You know, I would definitely be up for watching that. I would even go and watch it live.
Yeah, exactly. Like two KSW legends, like in one place.
Yeah, it's definitely a sellable fight. And you know, I would have picked Kalinov all day for that, you know. But now after that win, you just can't tell, you know. You just can't pick one.
All right, and so like the key question of that interview, I guess, like, would you like to fight with Pujan?
Oh, like I said, I don't know who's number one contender out of Purcell and Pudzianowski. I couldn't decide. KSW's put Purcell, but I would love the Pudzianowski match, you know. But if he decides, you know, if he wants it, let's do it. You know, I've got a lot of comments. A lot of people want to see him fight for the belt, but if he wants it, he can get it, you know. And I think it'll be a fun fight, you know. And we'll see what happens. But I would love that match. I think a lot of other people would like that too.
Yeah, but fans saying around that Ricardo Parcel would be like more interesting challenge for you, and because he won with Kita, he won with Omelanchuk.
Well, Kita got really tired, punching him in the head, ran out of energy. I'm not going to run out of energy. I'm a 5-round fighter. He is a great contender though, but I think Narcon has better jiu-jitsu off his back, and that's where I want to put him. I don't think he's going to submit me off his back. But if that's what the fans want, I'll do it. He is a good contender, but I'd feel extremely confident getting the TKO quick in that match, you know.
All right. Thank you very much for that answer. And would you like another question now? What can you say about the comeback of the former champion Rujal to KSW? He's going to fight on another KSW 71 in Torun.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah, I mean, it's good. People like to watch him and stuff, but he's a long way off fighting me, I think. But he's an exciting fighter. There'll be a lot of people want to watch it. So, who's he fighting? Do we know who he's fighting yet?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure if the no. The opponent will be told for the public in next few days.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'll watch, but he's a few away from fighting me. But we'll see. We'll see. I'd like to fight him as well. He's a crazy guy. I like the crazy
Yeah,
guy.
he's yeah, yeah, yeah. Everyone loves Różal in Poland, so
Yeah. Maybe he could rematch Pudzianowski as well. You never know what they're gonna do.
yeah, yeah. Okay, and we have a couple of questions from our partners. First one is from Kijek. He's asking, would you ever consider going to the ground with Prazel?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not scared. That's what I do. I take people to the ground. I'm gonna be taking them to the ground, and I'm gonna beat them up on top like I do with everybody else. He's not gonna be able to. I am supremely confident he can't submit me off his back with me punching him in the face. You don't. Nobody does that stuff. I mean, I spar with Paul Craig, who's like the master of jiu-jitsu off his back. I mean, I'm gonna take him down, and I'm gonna. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, all right. But despite Prazel's poor striking, would he be the toughest opponent for yourself you have ever had, or not?
I mean, I fought Stipe and stuff. In KSW, he might be the toughest. But and I don't think his striking's that bad. He's very awkward and tall.
Yeah,
I would say my coach.
it's different. Let's say it's different.
I was saying he looks horrible. My coach was saying, "Look, you can't get complacent with guys like that. And how do you spar for somebody like that?" But yeah, I thought it's an interesting match. Because I'm a wrestler, I'm going to be on top. He likes being on the bottom. It's going to be who's better. It is a very interesting matchup. But I think I am better, and I think I'm much better.
All right. So another question is from Oscar. Is he asking, when you're returning to the cage, how do you rate Prazel's performance?
I mean, I thought he looked horrible. I thought, God, he looks horrible. But I thought he looked horrible against Keita. But he wins. I think he's like an awkward fighter. You get to when he went down with Daniel, I thought he's going to get stopped here. But that's the sort of fight he is. He looks awkward. He's very good, but it just looks funny. I think it's because when you're that tall, things just look funny. So it was like I heavily thought Daniel was going to win that fight, and I was wrong. I thought Keita was going to win that fight, and I was wrong. So he's a guy to be taken very seriously.
Okay. And is it possible to fight Todd Duff? You had a little beef on Instagram with him. I think that would be an interesting fight too. It's another question from Oscar.
I would love to fight Todd Duffy, but I can't decide who gets signed to KSW. Yeah, he said that at first. I was like, look, Todd, I would fight you, but I can't decide who gets signed. Then he started being like a bit cheeky, like I was scared of him. I'm on top of the world at the minute. He's like a sped fourth. But I try, like my coach, the guy who saved me from alcoholism, like turned my life around. He wanted to sign for KSW, and I couldn't get him in. Like the one of my best friends in the whole world. So I can't. I was like, I can't get you in, but if he gets it, he can have it. And he fought me at the lowest point of my life, and now I'm on fire, and I'll smash him. But like I said, like do KSW want to sign him? Probably not.
Yeah, as you said, you're smashing everyone from 2018, isn't it? You are the champion.
Yeah, I want
over 4 years.
But now he's being a bit cheeky. He can go off. What I mean? He's like, I'm the champ. He can go and do a contender fight or something. He just wants. And like I said, I was saying to him, his last fight, he pretended to get hurt. Everybody knew he was faking that with the eye injury. Oh, whinge. And then he's in the UFC. He's asked to be released from the UFC. Well, who does that? That's where you go. I'm happy with KSW. I wouldn't go. Oh, can I get released from KSW so I can fight some other show? Like you don't ask to get released when you're in a earning top promotion. That's madness, So who knows what's going on there?
It's pure madness.
Yeah, so like but I would like to get him. I would like to get him, but like I said, I've got no pull with who KSW sign at all.
All right. Another question is from Cyber MMA, saying, "Hello, champ. Are the rumors about that KSW told you that you had to change your fight style, or you're gonna get ripped of the organization because like your fight style was too boring?"
No, no. I talk to KSW all the time, Like I talk to them, But that's like Chinese whispers, Like some fans thought the fight was the last fight was boring, but I did everything. I had 2 10-8 rounds. The last round would be the 10-8. I threw more punches in the history of the heavyweight division. Stozic he wasn't trying to stand up. He was stalling on the ground. So what can I do with that? And he's tough. I don't know how he survived. But that's Chinese whispers. But I've talked to KSW, but there was definitely no threats made or anything like that. I respect KSW and they treat me with respect. If they threatened me, I'll probably leave. But it's all Chinese whispers. That.
Okay, so
that's that term Chinese whispers.
Say again.
Yeah, that term Chinese whispers in Poland.
Yeah, we had like many whispers, like gossips saying that.
It's like gossip.
Gossiping. Yeah.
By the time it came, there's not much truth in it,
Yeah, because like quite a lot of people were saying that people like people from KSW told you such a thing, that you need to like change your style. Otherwise, bye-bye. But you said
we talked about my performance, but there was definitely no threats like that, mate. Definitely not.
You are the champ for 4 years, so it would be like crazy if they would say that to you.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone seriously, like like if we have a conversation, I'm not a guy to gossip about stuff. I'll talk to my friends, like my close training partners and stuff. But I'm not the sort of gossip, So I don't know where that came from. Like I said, I think it's the Chinese whispers,
Yeah, probably they are. Yeah. Okay, and we have another question from Peter71. What are your thoughts about Mariusz Pudzian? Is he still like a real fighter? Is he dangerous? Is he any challenge for you? Or it's not really?
I mean, he's always been a challenge. I've always saw him and thought that's not an easy fight for anyone. He's explosive. He's a heavy hitter. But like I said, I never took him seriously till he beat Materla. So I thought Materla was going to absolutely whoop him.
Yeah, it was a game changer, like beating Materla completely.
Everyone's talking about it. Like everyone keeps mentioning it. It'll be a great fight, He always brings it, He always goes wild, Maybe we can make a gentleman's agreement, I'll just keep the fight standing if I get a bonus or something, and that might make it more interesting. But yeah, he's got my attention for sure.
Yeah, like from me personally, I would love to see you and Pudzian like in the one cage, like two big guys, strong punches. Like wow, it must be amazing show.
Yeah, it'll be great for me. I've got the dog keeps putting this on his once. I have to keep throwing it on the dog. Marius, when I was all the young boys, when Marius was in strongman, they all loved him because he was the strongest. He also looked in great shape. If I could go back and see me as a boy, and then someone would say, "One day, Phil, you're gonna have a fight with him," I would think, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. That can't happen. This is Mariuszem Pudzianowski. I've spoken to him a few times, and I like him. He's a great guy. I respect him. He's like you could say when I was a boy, he was my hero.
Yeah, he's like titan of work. Like this guy's working out crazy, like all his life. So
yeah, to make the change,
he's like living legend in Poland.
To be the best in the world at thingy, then make the change to MMA and be this good at it. That's crazy, after changing that late. How has he got this good? He's just got a championship mentality, and I think whatever he does, he can do it good,
Yeah. So what would you like to ask like Martin Lewandowski if you could have like one question to him?
I don't know. Let me fight Pudzian.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to hear.
Please. We'll gentleman's agreement. We'll no takedowns if you give me bonus.
Yeah, actually, it would be interesting to see you in a fight like maybe not MMA, but kind of K1, like just strong punches and kicking without the ground.
People don't understand how good I am at boxing. I box with pro boxers. I win rounds against all these top guys, but like K1 champions and stuff. I'm a good boxer, but I don't like to kick. I'm scared to kick. I don't like kicking one bit. But I can just take people down. I know I can get people down that easy, you know. So I play the percentages, you know. I can like win 80% of the time if I box, but I can win 95% of the time if I wrestle, you know. So I'm playing the numbers, but I'll give people a shock, you know, if I just box for people, you know. So I box for the best, you know. I box for Hospital, and like he's sparring partner for bloody Tyson Fury and stuff, you know. So yeah, I think I'd surprise people.
Yeah, so hopefully maybe Martin will hear that interview, and they could change the rules, like change the formula from MMA to just striking.
Well, to give me a bonus,
punch.
I'll shake Mariusz's hand and I'll say, I promise I will not wrestle you. It's still an MMA fight. I promise. I want a bonus, though. I want a bonus. I'll shake his hand. Say, look, I will not wrestle you this fight, you know. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. That'll make it more entertaining, you know, more interesting. A promise, a gentleman's promise.
Yeah, and I think I'm pretty sure that Mariusz will give his word to you. It will be like worth the same as your word to him, like 100%. No ground.
Yeah. If I shake your hand, I'm not a bullshitter. I'll do it.
Let's do it. I want to see that. I really want to see that.
Yeah.
So hopefully it will happen.
Yeah, me too. If he, that'll be great, you know. But we'll see what I get next. You know, I'm happy at KSW. If they say fight this guy, I always say yes.
You will.
So we'll see what they say.
Yeah. Okay, so fingers crossed for that fight. I really want to see that. Yeah, mine too. Okay, so thank you very much for the interview. And that's it. Hopefully we'll see you. We'll see you. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much, Phil.
Cheers.
Take care. Thank you very much.